Hello friends, I am Ankita. Welcome to my channel. And today we will discuss very important thing which is related to the first stage of career for any fresher, that is internship. Most of the time interns, especially freshers, if we talk about MBA graduates, so they know very well in their first year itself, if you are doing full-time MBA, so in first year itself it's very important for you to take a corporate experience and learn something like how corporate works, what exactly company is doing, because till now you have studied everything in your book itself, you have bookish knowledge. Now there is something to take practical knowledge, and for that purpose in college placement companies also come to take the interns, and they give pre-placement offer as well, that if you are performing really well, if you are learning something and they feel that you are really good for this position and you can take your responsibilities with the ownership, then they can hire you or give pre-placement offer as well. Pre-placement offer means once you are in your final year exams, we can say final semester exam, once you are done with your MBA studies, then you can join the company where you have done internship itself. So here basically this is very important part, very important stage for every fresher, or we can say intern, for the internship. So now we will talk what is the requirements for getting good internship in a good or reputed company, because everyone is looking for a brand or for a big company. So what to do, how can we eligible or get ourselves ready for be eligible for that particular golden opportunity. So first and foremost thing which is not at all avoidable is communication. You must know how to communicate well, and communication is nothing but conveying your thoughts, right? Whatever is your thought process, whatever you are feeling, you have to make the person understand to whom you are talking. That is communication. Communication is not like you must be very blunt or fluent in English. Obviously if your confidence is that much or up to that level, it will be really nice, but communication means nothing as you are understanding what I am trying to let you know and what I am trying to convey you. That is communication. And for communication we need a language which is English. English is a professional language. Why it is professional language? Because we know our history, Britishers were everywhere. So when Britishers were everywhere, so everyone knows English. That's the reason when we started doing business in other countries, English is a common language which everyone knew. So as of now also you can see multinational companies are also using it, and it has become a professional language which is really good. And I would say English is the easiest language as compared to other language if we analyze this in a deep manner. So communication is the main thing here. Now communication is of two types. First is your verbal communication, second is your written communication. Verbal communication we have already discussed what it is. Like obviously as I am talking to you, I am conveying my thought process for your understanding, that you are able to understand, right? Now written communication is that you have to write it down. Whatever you are speaking, whatever you are conveying with your voice, you have to write it down, whether it's on email or letter or anything, whatever you are writing or typing, I would say, because in modern time we are using technology is very advanced and growing rapidly day by day, so we can say typing also. So you must be very careful. You should not do any grammatical mistakes over there. And right now you have so many tools where you can improvise your communication in written way. You have Google Docs. If you are using Google Docs, it will show you where you are going wrong grammatical way. And we have Grammarly as well. There are so many advertisements, so many tools you can see and use it. Even we have ChatGPT as well now. So there are so many things that you can use to improvise your written communication, that we always have to do, especially over email when you are working in a corporate world, right? So this is the main thing. Now, if we want to take internship, so obviously if company is coming to your college, you can go with it, but I always prefer to have another option in hand as well. So I would say, if you are not satisfied with the company that is coming to your college, then what you can do, you have another options as well. Right now, as I told you, that internet and technology is the solution for everything. I would suggest that Internshala is the best platform for internship. Okay, you can get very good internships over there and you can learn a lot. So I would suggest you to just use Internshala once. This is a platform like Naukri itself, where people used to apply for job. Here you have to apply for your internship, right? So there will be paid internships as well. Sometimes there will be some internship where you are getting paid 10,000, 15,000 like that. Some free internships are also there. So it depends on you which suits you, right? But I would say don't go for internship just for a certificate that you have, that okay, I have this experience to show in my placement or in my final interview for the job. Go for a learning purpose, right? Because at last, only your learning skill is going to help you for every difficult to difficult situation, right? So I would suggest just go for your learning first. Money matters last. First preference should be learning, then earning, okay? And if we talk about how it can be done, because learning is everywhere, right? You have to observe, you have to learn something. And for that, active listening is very important. Active listening is the first skill, I would say, or I would say a magic that works in interview. Because when interviewer is asking you the question, so first of all, you have to listen actively what actually he or she wants from you. Because most of the time it happens, I'm personally telling you that when I was taking the interview, and most of the time it happens that my question is not finished yet and the candidate started answering, right? And that's the reason that, interviewer has to stop there only, which is not at all good. Okay, once interviewer stop with the question, then only you have to start with your answer. Otherwise, what will happen, if you will listen half, or if you are not listening completely, then definitely the answer interviewer wants will not be correct, or not the exact answer that the interviewer wants from your end. Okay, so first try to be a good listener or an active listener, I would say. Okay, this will be very much helpful for your particular interview purpose. Okay, and if we talk about interview, most of the time it happens that people are having this, I would say, they feel very scary with this term interview. There is nothing like getting fear of this term. What is the meaning of interview? First of all, interview means your point of view for something. So let's say if I ask you, do you have tea? So obviously most of the time people will say, yes, I like milk tea, I like lemon tea, right? Everyone has a different taste for particular tea only, or we can say variety of tea, right? Every variety of tea, there is a different taste and there is a different choice for it. So if we talk about any particular thing or any particular topic, you must have a different point of view or a different thought process for that. And maybe your friend sitting next to you will have some different thought process for that. So that is the meaning of interview, right? It completely depends on your particular answer that you have and whatever you want to convey as per your thought process, whatever your observance is there. That is interview. That's it. There is nothing to get very scary for this term. Okay. The most important skill here for internship or for every job, whatever doing, whether it's your professional life or personal life, that is organizing skill, right? Now, what is organizing skill? This skill is a very common skill that you can learn from your mother itself. Everyone knows that mother is the first person in every house who wakes up first and early in the morning and organize the work very well, and every task is done on time, right? Obviously, every task is done on time, whether it's your breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anything, whether it is cleaning home or anything you can take. So what is organizing skills? This is the main thing. What you can do is, you know very well what are your tasks or what is your work to be done today. Now what you can do is, you can just prepare a to-do list. In school also we have diaries, right? When we were in our school days, we used to maintain a diary for homework, right? What homework we need to do. So the same thing, whatever work you have to do, what you can do is, you can maintain a to-do list. To-do list will help you to do the work on time, and this is not only the thing that you just have to write the things, you have to prioritize your things as per the deadline of the task, as per the urgency and importance. So you have to make it clear what task should be done first and what task should be done next. Okay, so let's say if you have to submit one file by 2 p.m. so you have to know that before 2 p.m. this task should be done, because you have to submit the file, right? So the file should be ready. And sometimes it happens that you might have seen that somebody has asked you, or you have taken the time, right? Let's say I have taken the time of my friend by 7 p.m. that I have to meet my friend by 7 p.m. So what I will do, most of the time it happens that it may miss from the mind, right? If we have some urgent and important work, we may get late for 30 minutes or 15 minutes, right? So what if there is some tool which can help you in managing your day-to-day tasks, as well as giving you the reminder for your time? Yes, and I'm personally sharing my experience with you. I'm using the app TickTick. You can also search in Google Play Store TickTick app. TickTick app is very useful in managing your day-to-day tasks, as well as I would say it helps you to become more productive day by day. Okay, so what you can do is, you have to just create an account over there. You have to start typing all your tasks. You have to make a to-do list over there, and as per urgency, importance, there is some high priority, medium priority. It is the option which is given over there in the app, so you can use that. Okay, and I'm telling you, it's very helpful for you. Okay, so most of the time it happens that this happened that my boss has told me that, okay, hey Ankita, please call me by 6 p.m. right now I'm busy, give me a reminder by 6 p.m. and we will discuss on call, or we will have a meeting with the team to just discuss on this. It may happen that I may get late after 6 p.m. let's say by 15 minutes or 30 minutes. Sometimes it happens that there is some emergency comes and we forget these things. So you can set the reminder in TickTick about this 6 p.m. work, and exact 6 p.m. you can see that TickTick will give you a reminder by having the alarm or by a tune over there that yes, there is some work to do which is pending for this particular time. Okay, so you can use this thing, which is really very helpful, and I can say that it will be really helpful for you to do any of your tasks, and this way you can get a very good internship chance as well. And just make sure, give preference to learning first, then earning. So it will help you really for a long time if we talk about. So it's all done for today, and we will meet again in the next video with the next important professional talk. Okay, and if you have any questions or any problem that you would like to share with me, just do comment in the video. And if you found something very informative, if you felt that yes, you learned something today, you got to know something new today, then please like, subscribe and share the video. And it gives a motivation to me to share more knowledge and gain also more knowledge, because obviously I am also learning something new, and I am also sharing the experience that I have learned, right, as a recruiter or as an MBA professional. So just please do the needful by liking, sharing and subscribing, because this service is free of cost. You don't have to pay anything for that. Okay, so that's all. Bye bye, take care, have a great day ahead. Thank you so much.